With Foundation Digital Media, I'm going to be critiquing, this is section 1, fall 2020, and we're going to be reviewing the musical artist rebrand phase 2, which is thumbnails. So what the thumbnails, the success of thumbnails is really going to be very dependent on how well you did on the brainstorm. If you didn't do well on the brainstorm and had to redo it, or didn't redo it, right, then these thumbnails are not going to work at all. So let's take a look at what we have here. Let's see, I'm going to reset that. Okay, well, I'll just look at it like this. So, so these generally are looking really good. Why? Because I see two ideas combining together. Yeah, I see someone covering up their eyes but still seeing, right, with a third eye. I guess it's called optical illusions. Yeah, so I mean, all of these have two ideas, and I'm not sure if they're. We could really go back to their book, or their brainstorm, to see if these are looking right. But to me, they really are making sense. So some type of a skeleton, and then, you know, like a visual, right? And here I'm seeing like a mouth, but I also might see a little face in there. Anyway, I think these are working well. So good job on these. Let's see. Yeah, I think these are working well generally too. Some less so, but most, yeah. So this is just crazy. That's all that, I mean, there's no other, I don't see another like combination in here. That may be a music note, but I don't think this one's working as well. These two doves together, you know, as one shape, one animal, one bird, and then like weeping is nice. I don't think the symbol with the word purple rain is working very well at all. Here we have a dove with hearts flying out into, or dandelions. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I can see two ideas like actually being used to create it. Now I'm looking for those two ideas. I see the wink here, but that's still one idea. See picture perfect, so it's like a camera with hearts. Okay, I think it could combine a lot better, like maybe a heart in place of this lens might be much nicer. Or the whole camera body's a heart, and then you know, divide it in half and put a little picture thing on it. This blushing and then moving into, this just looks like a happy person. It doesn't, I mean, combining emotions, I think I mentioned this previously, is impossible to do. Well, okay, not impossible, but our level is impossible. So jewelry, 7 rings. Okay, I would probably tend to put, you know, not the number 7, right? What else could mean 7? Could it be a die with 7 on it? Could it be a calendar for days of the week? Could it be, I mean, the number 7 is, And plus they're the same size. And that's another thing to kind of keep in mind is if you're going to combine two elements that are interacting, make one large and one small. It just is a lot more dramatic. Don't call me Angel. So no wings and eye and stuff. Okay. So this one I'm not seeing any concept like another idea. I just see shoes or clothing. That's it. So kind of missing out on a few of those. Okay, hopefully that helped. Okay, let's take a look at these. Okay, kind of a duality, like dark and light, I'm guessing. So all of these thumbnails, they've made boxes that are very horizontal, and I'm wondering what format fits that. I mean, I've provided those thumbnail sizes, and you can bring it up on your device and then sketch over them so you know, or draw over them or trace them so you know the size. But I mean, the circle would work on a poster or a t-shirt or other things. But say this, if it was on something narrow, it sure wouldn't work. So it's important to have like the format of your object. Okay. So let's say you pick a 22 by 28. Boom, 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 boom. Now all of a sudden this guy he's not dominating like up to the very top of the page and stuff. He might be a minor character, or maybe you have to crop it so that the tail is gone. It's good to work from the original size. Really important. This, so -1, not sure what that is. Although I like the shouting, I think that's great. I'm not sure, oh, like a frozen clock or melting clock, okay. Cool. I'm not sure about this. I don't think this is working. I'm looking for the two parts we're doing imagery. That's what this brainstorm is all about. And I'm looking for the two parts of that imagery, and I just do not see them on this one. Nor do I really see them on this one. I see the name, I see a star with a circle, and I have no clue. Yeah, I'm really looking for the two parts coming together, and I might see that on a couple. Like this might be, I don't know, scary dude surfacing out of the earth or something. And yeah, during a storm, and that's okay. Yeah, and this is nice. So this is unsainted is the idea. So maybe this has a crack in it. Maybe these wings are torn. Maybe they're torn and laying on the ground. Okay, so hopefully that helps. We're trying to look for ways of combining. Okay, so this person did the what are those? Yeah, post-its. So we have a sword and a, I don't know what that is. This is a car and a hay. And a car with something on the hood. Okay, I guess I really am looking for those two parts combining together. I think this dial and this kind of works better than having this hot cold temperature thing in here. I can't see what's going on there, but I think this dial is enough on that one. Not sure what's that, not sure, but I mean, I like how it's going, but I'm not really sure about that car. Like, what's the other idea that you're bringing in? Same with this one. Same with this one, except it says broken or something like that. All right, we keep going. You have a car. If these are teardrops out of a car, great. And this is a guitar with a gear shift, great, but I think it's the top of a gear shift. And here's the problem. All of these, or many of these, are relying on a little word right, to give us the idea, and maybe it might even be on the license plate. But that's not the idea. We're trying to get two visuals combined together to make our idea instead of relying on a word. This is nice because I see all imagery and it kind of looks like a road and hearts going down that road or something. Yeah, so the trick and goal is to combine those two thumbnails. All right. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Where puzzle pieces, I think, are breaking off and bleeding. Caution. Okay, yeah, I see this working. Twitter's kind of chained down, it looks like, which is, or maybe it's a bird chained down. And I'll mention this. I mean, although, you know, being online, I know what ... means. Not everyone does. And it's not like that's... It's still a type issue. It's still you're adding a piece of type in here. Or from, I'm not sure if you still are, but the last person did. So what can you do without adding type in there? This is good. This is good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, cool, nice. All right. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so we have revival. So time's running out. Hours. A lot of symbols here, but I don't totally know what they mean. I mean, I'm guessing because this has like a casket, it means death, and then this is kind of a hope. Springing from death, and I'm imagining that's what this halo is, dead but still hopeful, but I don't know what the arrow is. Maybe that's how he died, but I don't think it's necessary. We don't see how this person died, whatever's in here. So I think it's enough just to have that skull and thing, unless we can talk about what that arrow represents and means. Snake, okay. FOB. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is interesting where you have, you know, torches up and down. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think you're combining it two different ideas, which I think is good. This one, I don't know about the two ideas. I see a melting candle, which, okay, gives light. I guess that's why the circle, but this little symbol right here and this, I, again, wouldn't rely on a little small type to get your point across. Okay, okay. All right, okay, okay. Yep, you're doing good. You're on the right path. All right, let's look at this one next. Okay, I am looking for two ideas combined, right? I mean, the images are compelling and graphic, so that's a great start. I'm not sure the two ideas are here. This kind of looks like mad and then cut eye. Nice, 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 nice. Not, I mean, this is, where's the other idea on this one? I just don't see it. Okay. And then, okay, okay, good. Yeah, maybe on this one. I'm not sure. I'd like to see another idea. It might be what's in the tongue and or the mouth and I just can't see it. But looking for two ideas. Make sure those two ideas are in there. Okay, error on someone's. Okay, let's see if we can get up close enough to see this. Okay, so it's kind of an M&M. So the trick is Okay, so this kind of represents Eminem and parts of his life, maybe, but we have to bring another symbol in that represents Detroit. Okay, and if this represents family, we need to get another symbol in there to combine it somehow. And maybe I'm just not seeing it, but Detroit, yeah, we're missing the other element on all of these, I feel. Okay, all right, good. Okay, let's see if I can enlarge it. All right. Cut. Chili peppers, okay. Yeah, I mean, I really can't tell a lot. I know these are kind of like notes. So first, let me just mention a couple things. First, I'm not sure if these squares or these rectangles are in proportion to your posters or your t-shirt or whatever. So it is useful to have that. Second, because then you could go right into that. Like if one of these works, just boom, it's just enlarge it, and now you have a rough sketch for your poster t-shirt. But it seems like some of these are working okay. Hard to tell what's going on for a lot of them for me. But I like the imagery. All right. Okay. So good. Keep rolling on that. Okay. So here the problem on this one. The thing is suicide, but there's not another it's a knot in rope. I don't see another idea that you're bringing in. Okay, but there's not another element you're bringing into it. Here's a peace sign in the sun. 2. And I guess I'm missing the thing. The idea reoccurring, because this two-face. Okay. I think I'm kind of looking for a consistent message, and then just a few ways of saying, different ways of saying it. That is what I'm after. And here's kind of a two-face. I guess if the two-face is your theme, where are the two faces? I see two, could be faces here. I see two sides here. I guess I'm missing the duality of things, right? Which I think would help you. Okay. And then so I'm missing a few things here. Well, I'm missing the two ideas, putting them together. I think these circle and lines are like people. And they're in different arrangements, but you're not pulling from two different thumbnails, right? That's the whole key here, is pulling it from two different images. And then here's one, so I forget about you. So greetings from Minnesota. So I think this looks like a Minnesota. So then we need to have the other element in there, where right now it's missing it. Oh, let me go to the next one. Okay. I guess I'm just missing the two elements. I mean, I'm seeing the 4 people, which I'm assuming are band members. And this is just like, it just says kicking it big time, but I guess this is Night with Stars, perhaps. Anyway, missing the two, you're missing the two, bringing in and merging the two brainstorms. Okay, so honestly, a lot of people play the piano, and so this could be for Billy Joel, it could be for Gaga, it could be for a lot of people who play the Michael Bublé. This poster right here doesn't have the two pieces, music and piano. Well, that's kind of the same thing. This one feels a little more like, you know, Wigs and Anonymous, which is good. Not sure how these, so we kind of want to show the same idea over and over. Like if your theme is Broken Heart, the Queen of Broken Hearts, say, then you show that in a bunch of different ways. It goes back to that statement, remember? So the statement is like, I don't know who this is, right? I'm just going to say like, say Gaga is the Queen of Broken Hearts, or she sings about bad romance. So then your brainstorm should be about bad romance, and then about Gaga. And then you combine the two. Or broken romance. So maybe you show all the different brainstorm broken, and then brainstorm romance. But we shouldn't, when we do that with the statement, we shouldn't see like an award in here, right? Or we shouldn't see a wig, because that goes completely away from the statement. Okay. And then this one. Okay, so something's pouring out of a can and a car's driving on it. Birds flying over a house, Statue of Liberty. A gun is shooting through a heart. Someone's drinking. Two swans over a tiny. Okay. So I feel like this is actually kind of bringing the two bits together, but I'd kind of like to discuss this a little bit with you. I think we need to talk about like what your message is. It kind of looks like country music to me a little bit, because cars with American flags, kind of like country or something. Anyway, I think that might be important to just make sure we're on the same page, because it looks like a heart, right? And here's someone's, I mean, so I think of romance, and then I see someone drinking and someone passed out. And then like a church and a Statue of Liberty and a cross. And I don't think the statement was super clear. I mean, is someone, so I think we need to discuss this a little bit more. And then on this one, show light bulb plus sign. Thoughts, check mark, time, artwork, smiles, sun. So I'm looking for like thumbnails for gig posters and t-shirts, and shield, like protect. Light bulb is like aha, ideas or light. And then plus sign. I'm not sure what sign means. Then we have some thoughts, which I guess would be the thought bubble, a check mark, and time. So yes, I'm getting things done on time. I'm trying to interpret here. I don't know. Artwork, smile, sun. What would be artwork? Why artwork? Abstract artwork. Well, abstract artwork could mean can convey a lot of different things. So what are you trying to convey is kind of a question, right? Handshake outside a box. These seem kind of, okay, I don't know the message that's being communicated here. I can't tell the statement from these. I mean, it feels like brain, faces, smiles, pillow, fire, wrap, silent food. Yeah, even just these little words over here are really like not getting me down the right path where I don't feel like they're the same type of messages throughout. Meaning, the brainstorm should have been from the statement would have kept it kind of more on track. Okay? So please contact me if you have any issues or have any questions or want to discuss anything. Thanks, everybody.